Hi fire signs, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold, coming on to do our weekly energy update. So happy to be here with you guys. I love you and I'm very grateful. If you are new and the message resonates, please hit the subscribe button. If you are returning, you guys know I love y'all so much. I'm very grateful for all of y'all that have supported me in any way whatsoever. That being said, guys, I have finally reached over 300 subscribers, and just to celebrate with you guys and give thanks, I really want to give away free tarot readings. I've already picked one person and I'm going to pick 4 more, so just comment down below if you are interested. You just type the word interested and then I will come through and pick certain people, and then I will comment back and let you know the directions of what to do next. So that's just my way of saying thanks and kind of to celebrate with you guys. All right, that being said, also, if you or anyone else you know is beginning their spiritual journey or just needs a revamp within their spiritual journey, check out my Attracting Life Beyond Your Dreams video series. The information will be down below in the description box. To book a personal reading, that will be down below in the description box as well. All right. Here we go. I want to ask the universe to protect us throughout this reading. Place a bubble around me and anyone else that tunes in. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Ask the universe to bless this reading. Thank you in advance for all messages. Here we go. Weekly energy for my fire signs. Ooh, the Chariot. Okay. That was too many cards. Okay. Too many. Just one at a time, please. The King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups flipped over. So we got the Emperor. Wow, Leo energy, the Strength card and the Sun at the same time for the center of the reading. So we already know Leo is a fire sign for sure. We got that Aries energy too. I didn't even realize that. The Emperor is here with that ram stuff on. 7 of Wands. And then the outcome. Wow, the Temperance. Y'all got an intense week. There's literally only one card here, the Hermit. That is not major arcana. All right, fire signs, the Chariot. So with this being the energy that popped out first, this week is just going to be a week of moving. But this is intentional moving. So what I'm meaning by that is some of you guys might physically be moving locations, or you might be doing some traveling to another location or doing some kind of movement. Others of you guys, this is symbolic movement. It's internal. So you guys can be moving away from someone, doing some cord cutting ceremonies, because I see that wand right there. So there could be some spell work going on to cut some cords with people. Some of you guys might be moving towards different connections, moving towards new friendships, moving towards new opportunities. But either way we look at it, this is intentional and balanced movement, because we have the Temperance as the outcome card. So whatever it is that you're moving towards this week, it's bringing you balance and it's going to put you in a balanced space. So it's not that you're moving towards anything that is not in alignment with you. You're moving away from those things that didn't feel good to you, away from those memories that you've had that have been lingering, away from not feeling good, away from being stuck, and away from feeling trapped, away from, just not being in your body, not being in your intuitive state, not being a spiritual being, like not really embodying the full person that you came here to be. With the Emperor being the second card to come out, like I said, this is that Aries energy. So we already got Leo and Aries showing up. And I don't remember if, I want to say that the Sag is the Chariot, but I can't be sure about that. So right now I do feel as though we have all 3 fire signs on the table. But either way, and we do, because 7 of Wands is Sag. But the Emperor is just here to say, be firm with whatever it is that you're moving towards. Like, yeah, where you're going, you need to have the ability to stand up and look, those cards are in sync. Literally, that's the same city. So you need to have the ability to walk into any space, any room, and stand on whatever decisions that you are making in this present moment in time. You're going to have to speak your truth, and you're going to have to be brave enough to honor whatever truths come into you, because you're going to be really intuitively guided. And what I am seeing is that your decisions may not make a lot of sense to other people. And if you're doing some cord cutting ceremonies, you already know when you start releasing people's energies from your field, that's when they'll pull in. That's when they really start coming around and pulling back at you, because they feel that you're no longer supplying them with your energy. And now they're ready to move forward. They're ready to move away from you. And so the Emperor energy is like, be firm in whatever decisions you're making. Whatever direction you decide to move in, whatever you decide to act on, be firm on it. Don't go back. And then with the Strength card and the Sun card coming out to be the center of the reading, not only is this the Leo energy, but this is like that that bold energy to be embodying. You need to be courageous and have the strength to tame the beast within. Have the strength to tame those low vibrational thoughts that may be creeping in, telling you that you're not going to make it. And have the strength to face this new day that's ahead of you, because the way the cards were laying was like that. So she's not only tamed her beast, but she's looking over at the sun, doing the work that she needs to ensure that the new life that she's attracting is in alignment with her. So with the Sun card being here and the Strength card in the center of the reading, this week, be courageous and trust that there is a new day ahead of you, and act accordingly. You know how they say, dress for the job that you want. If you know that what you're moving towards is going to bring you something that you've never felt before, be a child, have fun, be goofy, play around, enjoy it, and know and trust that you're on your way to bigger and better things than from where you are right now. But with the Seven of Wands coming out right after that energy, after the energy of a new day, this is like, look, be ready to go to war about it. If this is what you're saying you want, and if this is what you're moving towards, and if this is what is in alignment, you got to be ready to defend yourself against any and everyone, including yourself. Because sometimes you'll be your own worst enemy and destroy some shit that's going good for you out of fear because of the shit that happened in the past. So you got to be willing and able to hold that wand that is being presented to you, which is the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, and go to war. Protect yourself. Honor what you feel. Honor what you know to be true, and honor what your heart is telling you. Don't lead this week with logic or thought of, I don't know how this will work. This is not going to work because of this, and that. You'll always find 1,000,001 reasons why something won't work. But if you can find 1 to 2 good reasons that hit your heart for why something will work, it doesn't have to make sense on paper. You just know within that it will work. That's one of these kind of weeks where you need to lead with intuition, even if it may not make sense on the outside, and even if no one else understands it, including yourself. If you feel called to something, or you know that you just know something, you know it. You don't got to explain yourself. You don't have to go through this and try to talk your way out of it and talk your way into doing this and that. Like, no, make decisions that are balanced and harmonious, because the sun is here 2 times. Your life is changing. Like, you literally are in a space of leading your own life with your own power, and red is all around us, fire signs. And that's crazy, because I was called to even wear red. I got the red head wrap and the red shirt, but it's all up and through our cards, and it's just so bold. She even got the little red thing right there, but it's like, you got to be brave enough to know, and her flowers are red. You got to be brave enough to know when to hold them and when to fold them. When your energy is protecting you because it needs to be, and when your energy is protecting you because you're just afraid of moving ahead. You're afraid of the new day. So you got to have the courage to move past any obstacles that may come from within or on the outside. So let's get some clarity on the Chariot. Clarity on the Chariot. The Justice card. Hazel, Tiny. Sorry, you guys. Stop. The Emperor. And I want to make it flip up. We got the Queen of Swords. Knock it off. Ooh. Ooh, we got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. 30 on the Seven of Wands. That's way too many cards. 30 on the Seven of Wands. Okay, we got the Death, the Eight of Wands, and then one more card, the Hermit flipped over. If I get 3 again, I will take them all, but I really only want 2 tops. Okay, King of Pentacles. That'll sum up the Temperance card. Temperance. Got the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I really only want 2 cards for each. I'm trying to make the reading. Make them flip. Wow, Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Judgment card. So some of you guys, because the Judgment card didn't directly come out, wow, and then the Two of Cups is at the beginning. Some of you guys have already made a judgment or have been presented with information to make a judgment. That's why the Judgment card didn't come out, because you already know the decision that you need to make. The Justice card is like, normally I would say the Justice card is running the receipts, checking the facts of the situation, but what I'm feeling right now is the Justice card is moving in balance and harmony based on your intuition. Sometimes it's important to lead with fact. Sometimes it's important to allow logic to just lead us and move ahead and go through all these steps and outweigh all of the things. But it's like I said, if you use logic, sometimes you will out-logic your way out of a situation, because on paper, it may not make sense. Or alternatively, on paper, it may make sense, but in your heart, you don't know why, but you're not in balance making the decision. So it's like if you have a job that on paper, you make good money, you know, you're doing what your college degree is in, whatever it could be, yeah, that feels good. On paper, it's perfect. Why would you leave that? But your heart is not in alignment with it. Intuitively, you know that there's a different opportunity waiting for you. And so sometimes it's important to act with logic, and other times it's important to lead with your heart, lead with your intuition. And this week is a time where it's important for you to lead with your intuition, despite if the facts don't really make sense. Balance is you being able to utilize both sides. It's about being dual and being able to use your facts and your heart to make decisions. And so whatever you're moving towards this week, it's about you trusting and being brave enough to know that it's going to work out. Then we got the Queen of Swords coming out to clarify the Emperor. So it's like I said, the Emperor is firm on their choice. So if you've made a decision to act on a certain thing or to do something, or you know in your heart that this is your truth and that this is what you need to be moving towards, even if it does not make sense to the outside world, or even if it doesn't make sense to you, if you know it's in alignment with your truth, stand by it, be about it, and just continuously move towards it, because you've got to honor your truth. The Queen of Swords is all about embodying and being subtle and speaking your truth. You don't have to be harsh to people like, F you, I know my truth and you ain't nothing because my truth is this. Because just like you have your truth, that person has their truth, and that person, the next person has their truth. So everyone has to align with their own truth, and your truth may not look like somebody else's truth. That's why it doesn't matter what they say or what you say about their truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're living for your own truth. And so this week, it's really important for you to embody that energy, because you have major opportunities being presented to you. And I feel like some of you guys already know what this is, because then we got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So I love these cards. These are clarifying the Sun and the String card. For one, some of you guys might be in connections with a Leo. I'll be honest, because when I saw the Three of Cups, I felt like celebrating with Leo, or you can have Leo in your chart. Others of you guys, this is just a space of you celebrating. It's like, sometimes people read the Three of Cups as third-party situations, but I'm not seeing it that way. I'm just seeing it as, no. I'm just seeing it as just celebrating with your squad, meeting your soul family, meeting your soul tribe, coming into contact with people that make you feel good, coming into contact with people that you know, ultimately, if you keep them around in your life, you will enjoy this. You'll be able to have a good time. You're really focused on what makes you happy. Like, that's what this whole new cycle is that you've began. And I love it because fire signs, you guys are the only ones that kind of got a different reading. Everyone else had the devil coming out in the world card, like they're closing out a cycle. You guys already closed the cycle out. So it's like now you're focused on moving ahead and starting to get into that Ace of Cups energy, starting to chase your wish fulfillment. And we got 2 aces on the table, 2 ones. Then we got the King of Pentacles coming out to clarify the 7 of Wands. So whatever you're building, whatever you feel called to, whatever your pentacle is going to be, your golden opportunity, your life purpose, like what you know is yours and yours only to grab, to hold, and to love and to honor and to build upon, you got to be willing to go against all odds for it. Even your own demons within, because like I just said earlier, some of us can be our own worst enemies at times. So you've got to always keep the why in mind. Like, this is why I'm battling, because I need to get to that. This is why I'm going to go through that, because I want to get to the other side. I want to have financial stability. I want to have a relationship that is in balance and in harmony, and where I can be a child and where I can play around and be myself ultimately and not have to worry about things. I don't want to be right here. So the 10 of Wands is like balancing. It's the 10 of Wands came out to clarify the Temperance card. The Ace of Wands came out too. So what this is saying is that you're going to be balancing out the scales now. Temperance is all about finding balance on this new day. And in this new day, you're going to release these bonds. Release these wands. Maybe they are bonds with people, so that you can have the ultimate new beginning that awaits you, so that you can have this wand that's going to protect you, and that is ultimately going to build your legacy. Because the shit that you guys have been working towards, it's not small stuff. Like, it's very big deals. So even this stuff, closing this out, it's not small that you're making the decision to close that out. It's very big. And so you have new things flowing in for you, fire signs, new opportunities being presented to you on the daily basis at that. It's not even anything like, oh, you know, if I continue to work towards this, then it'll happen. Like, nah, it's here. So I didn't pull an oracle for nobody else, but I just was called to do one for you guys. Whoops. Almost fell out the chair. Wow. And that's why I said the World card. I was like, everybody else got the World card except for y'all, because you already closed out your cycle. And then the World card showed up. So maybe some of you guys, well, obviously, if you got a new day ahead, you would be closing out a cycle. So here we go. Or this World card could, we'll see what the meaning is. My dance of joy, of winning, completion. I'm filled to the brim with a new sense of freedom. Completion, wholeness, freedom, triumph, performance, notoriety, overseas travel. When you choose this World card, you surely have cause to celebrate and reason to dance. At the earthly level, yours may be a dance of freedom and triumph for any number of reasons. Successful completion of a particular cycle in your life with its potential for a new one to follow, achieving a desired goal you have been working towards, gaining an opportunity to travel abroad, or making your mark in the public eye. Then again, it may be that yours is a dance of liberation. You may not have yet attained complete mastery of your mind, body, emotions, but you now have a real self-acceptance and self-confidence. These in turn give you much more control over and contentment in your life, a life that is now active rather than reactive and filled with far more optimism about where you are capable of achieving, what you are capable of achieving. At the purest spiritual dimension, yours may be the dance of actual being in the world. The card in the light world card, the Fool has completed the final stage of her journey through life. She has come to understand that her essence includes not only her conscious self, but also that is encapsulated within her unconscious. She now appreciates her intrinsic connection to spirit and the concept of universal interconnectedness. Since spirit inhabits everything and all, she has become the cosmic dancer. Whatever your reason for it, enjoy your dance. The key phrases are fulfilling your potential, the successful end of a cycle or an era, feeling on top of the world, feeling at one with self and universe, world issues, events, and travel. All right, fire signs, that has been your reading for the week. That definitely summed it up. Congratulations on your new beginnings. I love you guys, and I'm sending you lots of positive energy. Be sure to comment if you are interested in the reading. Namaste.